Hello there everybody, this is PlatypusDoctor welcoming you back to Pokemon Warped. In the last episode we made it here to what I believe is Stage 5 of World 1 here in Pokemon Warped. And we also caught a Numel as well as leveled up the Farfetch that we got in the beginning of our adventure. And today we're going to be continuing with that by grabbing a couple of items that are here and there, such as this ether here, and we also have, I think there is an item up here. We have an item, yeah, so I'm going to go get that, and then I think we gotta head back, because this seems to be a dead end. Anyway, I want to apologize for not having made a video in quite a while. I have actually been pretty busy playing Pokemon Black and White 2. I got the Japanese version copies. I have actually been practicing a little bit of Japanese, but I have not been able to translate a single word of that game because it is actually very difficult to translate. But I have very much enjoyed the game, and I know that a lot of you out there don't want to be spoiled about it, so I won't talk about it that much. But it is a very well worth game, and I have enjoyed it very much so, and I definitely recommend that you guys will get it when it does come out in English, because English is the mother language of all other languages. I'm being a little bit ignorant here, I know that, I'm sorry. But when it does come out in English, for those of you that do not know Japanese, then definitely get the games. They are very, very well deserved. They are very good games, and you should definitely give them a try. I have enjoyed them quite a lot more than the original games, mainly because there are Pokemon from the other generations, and I feel that they have done a very good job with that, with making the Pokemon a lot more varied than in other games. So that is something that I quite like. My Numel actually died there, and I don't know how to get to that scientist down there, so I'm going to see if I can find a Pokemon that I can use in this little patch of grass here. I don't like the ones that we've seen so far, but let's see if we can find something else, because I believe you can find, oh there it is, it's a Bellsprout. I don't know if we do kill this thing in one hit, so I guess I'm not using Bellsprout because I can't really catch one too easily. But speaking of Bellsprout, I did want to use one because it actually reminds me of one of my ex-girlfriends. She actually had a very nice mouth with which she would give the most amazing blowjobs to my wiener. I'm sorry if this sounds a little bit rude to her or to the audience right now, because I know that I may have a lot of younger viewers, but she was amazing at what she did, and that was pretty much all she was amazing at, unfortunately. But it did end up quite a bad experience. I remember the first time that she did such a thing to my wiener, I was actually pretty scared, because at the time she had braces, and I was kind of scared because I didn't know whether they would get stuck with my weenus foreskin or if something would happen. I wasn't sure. I was actually pretty scared of what would happen. So I made up this story that I had a rash on my wiener, and she actually ended up falling for it, but she was in the medical field as well as me. Like, we were both college students of the medical field, and she actually said that she wanted to investigate my penis. She wanted to know if I actually had a rash, and she said she would diagnose me. I, of course, didn't want her to see my penis because it was all a lie, and it ended up with her, you know, giving me my first suck-a-suck. So I'm sorry if that sounds offensive to any of you out there. I will try to refrain from using as language as much as I can, as well as any vulgar kind of speak, but I just thought I'd share that story with you guys because she ended up being quite the bitch in the end. So all she was pretty much good for was the sucky of my weenie. So anyway, we're exploring this here forest, and I haven't really found any Pokemon that I want to use. I wish my Numel was actually still alive, because I think it would come in quite handy with defeating these guys, even though it doesn't really have a fire type move. These are all bug catchers here, so I think it might actually come in handy with defeating all of these trainers here. But like I was saying, I really enjoyed Black and White 2, and I really enjoyed blowjobs. And now you know a little bit more about Jack Lohman, also known as PlatypusDoctor. That is my real name for those of you that didn't know yet. I don't think I've said it in a video ever before, but my name is Jack Lohman. I'm a training for being a doctor, and I like to play Pokemon. And that's pretty much my life summed up. If you want to know a little bit more about my family and where I come from, then you can watch my previous videos where I kind of talk a little bit more about that. So anyway, I am actually going to see if I can catch myself a Bellsprout, because they're a little bit higher level in here. I did just run into one, and I know that I ran away from it because I didn't think I would want to catch it, but now I kind of do want to catch a Bellsprout, and I'll nickname her after that one girlfriend that I just spoke about. I don't really want to use her name though, because that would just be completely rude. So I will nickname her something more appropriate if I do find a female Bellsprout. So let's keep on looking around here. We're going to see if we can find some good Pokemons around. We got a Tangela. Looks like a little bit of tentacle action going on with the Tangela. I think Tangela is a pretty good Pokemon, but I wouldn't really use one because it doesn't have the evolution Tangrowth in this generation. This is a third generation game, obviously, if you can tell by the graphics. The graphics in Pokemon games have improved quite a lot, and I do love the graphics in Black and White too. They are slightly the same as the first game, but they have made some improvements here and there, such as animated battle sprites for the trainers, and I thought that was a really cool feature. They also have quite a few 3D models for a lot of these things. Actually, this is another quite interesting thing you might not know about me. I am actually, when I'm not working at the college and when I'm not recording Pokemon videos, which is actually quite new for me because I haven't recorded ever before, but I do play quite a lot of Pokemon. I actually like to indulge myself in a little bit of game design as well, so I might know a little bit about that as well. It's not really game design as much as maybe just using Maya, the software Maya, quite a little bit. I do enjoy making models and such, so it is something that has always interested me. So this Butterfree here is being very annoying by using Confusion and Sleeping on us, but we have defeated it in the end by using a Super Potion on Farfetch'd. And there we go, now we have defeated him. Unfortunately, we do not have a revive, so we can't revive Numel. But we can continue using our Farfetch'd, who is already super high level. I might have to do some off-screen training for Numel because he has kind of fallen under-leveled compared to Farfetch'd. Or maybe I will just ditch it because it hasn't really gained any levels to actually be useful on the team. But anyway, let's take out this Butterfree here and also this Beedrill with maybe a wing attack here. Maybe we can use a peck. There we go. Alright. So something I have yet to talk about are actually kind of my YouTube likes, what I like watching on YouTube. So obviously I enjoy watching other people's Pokemon videos. You might have noticed my subscriptions. I didn't know that there was actually a feed on the YouTube channel. They have really made YouTube be more of a social networking thing, and I don't like the direction they've taken with it, but you know, you just gotta deal with it. So anyway, apparently Oddishes and Tangelas will come in handy, so we gotta go and grab ourselves a Bellsprout, who's not really as handy as more sucky, if you know what I mean. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves a Bellsprout. Let's see if we can find one here soon. And I will just try to use save states and maybe I can catch it. I don't know. Wish me luck though. Oh, a Shroomish. I might actually use that. Shroomish is a pretty good Pokemon. I kind of like it. Let's see if we can find a Bellsprout. And here we are, we have caught a Bellsprout for ourselves, so I am going to be giving this thing a nickname right here. I am actually going to be naming it Trisha. Trisha is just a pretty girl name. I have never heard the name before. It is not someone that I know or anything, it is just a pretty girl name, and I think that it fits Bellsprout being the nice Pokemon that it is. So we have now completed Stage 5. And I am actually going to be heading to Stage 4 again because there was something that I actually missed. And I believe once you finish Stage 4, or actually Stage 5, which is the one we just completed, you will actually gain access to the elevator that is kind of behind it. So let's actually heal up Trisha the Bellsprout here. And we are going to try to do some training for it. I actually am speeding this part up because I just kind of want to get to the area that is optional up here, and let's see if we can actually take out a Meowth. Oh, we can take it out in one hit. That is pretty nice. We can get some levels on Trisha while going to the town there. So I'm gonna switch out here because I want to kill this Oddish real quick and get some more experience on Trisha. We can actually kill Meowths and Poochyenas quite easily, so we can get some levels on Trisha. Let's see if this Jigglypuff will die quite easily too. It only has Sing, so it's actually not that hard to kill. Come on, Trisha, you can do this. There you go. Use that mouth. Alright, so we have gotten Trisha to level 10, and now I'm going to be heading up here to Raphael City. This is a town that I wanted to go to in the previous episode, but I didn't know how to get here, so let's just take a quick second to heal up our Pokemon in here, and we are actually going to explore the city a little bit. I don't know what we can actually find in here, but it is an area that I didn't go to before. Maybe even the boss is here, I'm not sure, but I know that there is supposed to be a boss. This is, what are you? I don't know what this is. It's some kind of lab place with science and stuff inside. I love science. I'm a man of science, so I'm gonna check this place out. They study Pokemon every day. They have rare Pokemon for examination. So let's head into this place. I believe this building is fairly the same as the one in Cinnabar Island in the original game. They actually have not changed it almost at all. If at all, that is. This young lady will trade you a Venonat for a Tangela, which you can catch it. What the hell just happened? What just happened? I don't even know. I think this game is broken. We are in Vanilla Village, or Vanilla Village, not to be confused with Vanilla. I don't even know how we got here, but sir, I take offense to that. I believe Mexican is a derogatory term, in that a lot of people call any Hispanic they meet Mexican, but there are many types of Hispanics, and I appreciate them all. They do all the hard labor for us. So this is actually seeming to be stage 14, which is kind of a problem because we were just at stage 5, and now I have a feeling that these people will be super high level compared to my Pokemon. So it seems like this game is still a little bit buggy. Let's see if we can take out this Butterfree, even though it is 9 levels ahead of us. We're probably not going to be able to do much here, so let's just keep trying to take this thing out. So anyway, I know that I haven't been posting as much recently. I want to apologize, guys. If you want kind of a more detailed explanation of when I do upload, I will try to get videos out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So not on Tuesdays and Thursdays, because those are the days when I have the most work in college. So I will be trying to upload as much as I can on on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So if you don't see that many videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays, then don't hesitate or whatever. I don't really know what to say, but those days I am busy, so please don't leave the channel. I apologize that I haven't been uploading recently, but I will be trying to upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So let's head up here and see what is in this route. This is Halma's Pass, and I hope that we have enough time to explore this place. There is a level 24 Milotic. Why is there such a high level Pokemon up here? And now we seem to have Pokemon that are super high level and also unreadable signs. I don't even know what's going on. Let's see if any of the other Pokemon in here are super high level. They're actually not that bad. Level 21. That is not too bad. But let's keep exploring this place and see where it eventually leads us. This is still all part of stage 4, which is kind of weird. It seems like this game has kind of screwed me over in that I now don't know where I'm supposed to go because everything is kind of super high level. So I assume that we have to ignore this area for now and maybe go on to somewhere else later, but I'm not really sure. So this here is Professor Patent Pending, and he wants to trade fossils or something, revive them for us, but we don't have any fossils right now, so we're going to go in here instead and check out this guy. He is going to teach us Metronome. I don't think any of my Pokemon can learn that, so unfortunately we can't really do anything about that right now. Let's ignore you, and I believe that is going to be it for today, guys, because we have explored all that we can, and I'm hoping that we can find where we're supposed to go eventually. So thank you for watching, and maybe next time we'll take on the boss of the first stage or whatever.